What is up, trolls? Gratch back at you with another war recap. This one is a big one. This was war win number 200. So it was pretty special. We had some previous leaders come back out of retirement to do this war with us. And also special because it was our last war with Tomato, who has gone into retirement after this one. So we will miss him, and we will also be showcasing all of the 3-star attacks from this war. As you see, we won 100 to 87. They used most of their attacks, mostly 2 stars up top, until you get down to the lower Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s, and then they started picking up a few more 3s. We 2-starred all of their Town Hall 10s except one. We got 1 on, but we got 3 on another one, so we'll call that one a wash. And then left 1 Town Hall 9 2-starred with everything else 3'd. So shout out to the clan. Nice job, guys. So, without further ado, let's get started. First one, Gratch going in on their number 2. Just bringing a mass witch on this one. I don't know why people still use this base now that this strategy has become available. So just drop an earthquake there in the middle because I had the extra dark spell, weaken it up a little bit, and then golems on the top, backed up by wizards. Queen goes down, warden, some wall breakers just to let them into that first compartment. Drop some giants, and then all my witches, king, and then some more wall breakers to get through that next wall. And then I go in and drop the jump, let them into the core, poison there for the CC troops. And then a rage just to start really cranking out those skeletons and to let the queen and wizards get the benefit of it. Get a freeze down on the first inferno, let things get in there, start working, and then a rage there in the core with a freeze on the second inferno, and went on and used the Grand Warden's ability just to protect all of my witches, really is what I was trying to do here. Make sure they're able to keep cranking out the skeletons. So I've got enough there in the middle, and then I've got groups working around either side, which was just perfect for that split there. Couldn't have done it better if I had planned it that way. So there they go. The queen locks onto that last inferno. So once it goes down, there's not a whole lot left that's really going to be able to ruin this. There's the 1 mortar left that can do some damage, and then 1 wizard tower. But the witches are going to be able to crank out enough skeletons to just really overrun everything. The queen takes out this expo, held off on using her ability, and you can see there's just too much left for the defenses to keep up with. So we'll speed it up here. Boom, 3 stars. Next we'll go down to number 5. This one by ATG, our former leader coming back out of retirement, doing what he does best, bringing these Gola loon attacks and just making it look easy. So it starts off with the golems there on the top left, backed up by wizards, some wall breakers to let them into that compartment, and the queen. So as they start to go in, they'll set off that giant bomb. Don't really care too much about that. Some more wizards backing up to help take down that lava hound quickly. So they'll get targeted on there. The jump spell will go down here in a second. That'll let the golems and the king get in, take out the enemy queen, and also allow access to those air defenses, which is really the whole point of these golems. So the queen goes down real quick once he hits the king's ability. He's going to take out that Tesla. The giants, the barbarians are taking out the 1 air defense, and then the queen's locked onto the other. And he already starts bringing in the lava hounds and loons down on the bottom. Get some haste spells down to force those balloons through quickly. That sweeper goes down, which is nice. And there we go. They get in there. This first air defense will go down here right now. And they all start working their way around. He's got a lava hound out there to start tanking, and a rage down in the core that's going to push them through. They'll take out that expo. Got loons coming in on the backside. And this lava hound's going to go down, which is great. Give him some more cleanup troops. And this one's just over. He just totally crushed it. Let's speed it up. You got loons and pups all over the place. Last one. Boom. Nice job, ATG. Good to have you back. Then we'll see Palm going in on their number 6. This one was a queen walk go-ho. So starting off with the queen and healers down on the bottom. She's going to walk around to the left side and clear this spot. So this was a cleanup attack. All of the giant bombs and spring traps were in this lower portion of the base. So she'll basically eliminate one side, and then the kill squad with the golem and king and wizards will take out the other set and get the queen. So this just takes a minute as she walks around. As soon as she clears that corner and well and away, go on, send in the golem. Backed up by wizards, gets the king down and some wall breakers to let them in. So just going to be patient here, let them do their thing. Giant bomb goes off there, there's the other one. So just mirrored on the other side is where the other set was. Drops a poison on the queen just to slow down her damage output, and then hits the king's ability. He'll go over there, take her out. And now we're ready to send in the hogs, so we just kept them all bunched up together, knowing that there was nothing up there that's really going to be able to do serious damage. There's the one spring trap. We'll get a heal down for him here in a second. And that jump spell really I think was supposed to be for the golem and king, but they had already gone down, so would have done better with another heal probably. But it's fine. The queen broke through that compartment, and she's up there tanking for that expo, which is helpful. And the lava hound's just chasing around the giants. Dropped a poison there on the king to slow down its output. So just the one defense left. The queen's going to come up here, take out that king and the lava hound, and then start picking off pups. But the healers transition over to the hogs, which is really what saved this raid and kept them up the whole time. So let's speed it up. And some wizards on the outside for cleanup there. Down, get that builder hut. Boom, 3 stars. Jump down 2. And see Rev going in on their number 8. Another go-ho here. So he's doing the 4 quakes here. Just opening up that whole section. Sends in 1 hog to get the CC lure. I got 1 loon out of it, so he sends in another one. Got another loon. Probably would have done better to send in a group altogether, so he finally sends in a giant to do some tanking. There we go. Got the last bit out with that dragon. And then goes on and drops his golems. And some minions to help create the funnel, and then wizards on the other side. Gets his queen down. So that dragon's really going to do a lot of work on that golem. But it's alright. He's got a 3rd one here. Sends in his wall breakers. Lets everything start working in. Drops his king. And then goes on and starts with the hogs as things are distracted, letting them take out some defenses. So his queen and king take out the enemy queen. Gets his first heal down for the hogs as he's sort of letting them wrap around. Second heal. They'll all run in there, keeping everything nice and healed up. So there's a double giant bomb set, but you see it only took out like 2 or 3 hogs because of the way he was pathing them there, which is great. Gets his last heal down, Keeps everything up. One hog in there on the backside. Start working on that archer tower. And then all the defenses are down. They're going to start working on the king. And then it's just cleanup time. Plenty of troops left for it. And boom, 3 stars for Rev. Alright, let's see Tomato going in on their number 9. Another Goho here. He's just going to come in here from the top. All of the giant bombs were up in this top section, so just bringing 2 golems backed up by wizards. Got a 3rd golem there in the middle. Just have tons of tanking for him. Sends in his wall breakers, lets them in. His queen's going to start just coming behind, picking off buildings. Gets his king down. So his queen goes for a little walk here, but that's actually okay and works out for him. Keeps her out of harm's way a little bit. And then she steps back in. So in the CC was that Lava Hound, which is okay. They can serve for some distraction, and then he has that jump spell just to open up all the rest of the base. So you notice he didn't take out the enemy queen. Enemy queen's still up, and he's sending in hogs here. He's got 3 heals for him. And fortunately, he's still got golems up that are doing a lot of tanking. And he hadn't used a heal yet, so that first one will go down here in just a second. Here on the left-hand side. And so he's basically going to have his hogs under heal the entire rest of the raid. So gets another heal down for him. So the king and the queen are both over here beating on his hogs while they're trying to go around taking out these defenses. So they're going to take out this one building and then jump over to the queen, which is good, keeps them healed, so she goes down. And now it's really just cleanup time. So he's got 1 wizard on the outside and 1 giant on the outside for cleaning up those buildings. And then his hogs are just doing everything on the inside. That Lava Hound is there doing some work on him. But they do so little damage that it really doesn't even matter. And boom, there you see it with the swag poison and 1 in the bag. Not killing the queen with the kill squad. That's Tomato for you. Alright, next let's see Orc going in on their number 10. Bringing his Govaho here. Just sends the 1 hog in there for the lure, gets them both. There, drops the poison. Let them cook down. Second poison goes down. Let's speed it up a little bit. Alright, and then brings in the golems, backed up by wizards, creating that nice wide funnel for his Valks. King and queen go down already. Just clearing out the trash buildings here. And then wall breakers, letting them in. He can go on and send in his Valks now. So they're going to run in. Got a jump for them. They'll take out the enemy queen and then run over, take that jump spell. That lets them into a huge portion of the base. And then starts bringing his hogs on the top left. Gets a heal down for them. Uses his king's ability. And then hogs on the other side. And again, he's got a heal for them. They're up at the top. That X-Bow was being tanked by a Valk, which is good. Saved his hogs. And all that's left is that 1 air defense. And they got plenty of troops on the outside for cleanup. Just running around. Just completely wrecked it. Boom. Nice job, Orc. Alright, let's see Rev going in against their number 11. Have one of those the teaser style bases here. So he sends in one hog, gets the lure, another lava hound. I think everything was either lava hounds or the dragon with loons. So he's just going to bring that up to the top. And then drop his queen with some wizards. Just take it out real quick. Got some archers as well. And then goes on and drops a poison over his queen and some of those the wizards there, just to protect them a little bit. So once that is all cleaned up, he goes on and drops his golems, backed up by wizards. He's just going to come in from the top, and then got a third golem down at the bottom, just making this huge area. And so that golem's actually going to wrap around, go into this sort of the teaser section. He gets a jump down that two of his golems will redirect to, as well as his king. That'll let him get into the queen, take her out. And then sends in some hogs. Everything down there is being tanked by that golem, which is great. So there is a giant bomb in there, but that's alright. He's got plenty of hogs. Gets the first heal down. Still got 2 left. So the second one goes down, sort of there in the center. Got a golem up top tanking, one on the left, got a golemite still, plenty of hogs. His last heal goes down. Only a few defenses left. He does have some of those skeletons chasing him. And then his hogs sort of split on him, which wasn't great, but he gets by. So the Tesla goes down. So there's a cannon and an archer tower left, and I think he's only got like 2-3 hogs left. Uh-oh, what's going to happen here? So the cannon goes down. He's got 1 hog that's pretty much dead. It goes down. So at this point, he's got wizards on the bottom, his queen, and some golems to clean up everything. Fortunately, the entire core is pretty much wiped out. So he's going to need to use his queen's ability here. Let her break through this wall. And then once she takes out that archer tower, there's nothing left that can do damage anymore, and it's just a race against the clock. Does he have enough to clean up? He's got the wizard, he's got a minion, and he's got his queen. So he's going to be able to pull it off here. Boom. Nice job, Rev. 12, we got Pain going in with another Govaho. This one, 14 Valks. Not something you see every day. So it starts off with just a minion there up at the top, and there on the bottom, just getting some free buildings. Golem with some wizards, creating that funnel. Got the second golem out of the CC. And then his queen goes down. And then the wall breakers let everything in. Here comes the king, who's trying to go for a walk here. But then once that builder hut goes down, everything redirects, goes where it's supposed to. The queen goes down real quick. Some of the Valks start to go for a walk until he gets that jump down. A couple more still do. They decide they'd rather beat through a wall than go jump over it. And he's going to let the Valks just sort of work their way around, taking out a good section of the base, gets a heal down for him. Second jump,